wet with our backs against the fence. Oh, the water, oh, the water, oh, the water. I hope it don't rain all day. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stupid Guitar Tricks. I'm GR. Let's get started. Man, it was so nice inside. We couldn't stand to be in there. We came outside. So we're shooting this outside, trying to share a little bit of very rare Olympia, Washington sunshine. What you heard me there doing was just playing. Well, the best thing to do is play. Get out there, play in front of people, play anywhere you can. Today we're going to talk a little bit about open mics. How does an open mic work? How, what's involved with that? Maybe you've never done it. Maybe you're interested in it. Well, here's kind of the lowdown on how it works. A lot of club owners, a lot of restaurant owners, bar owners, whatever, people with different venues are too cheap to hire a full band. So what they do is they have an open mic night. It gets performers in, lets people get a look at you, gets some people in to come hear local music, and it drives up business because you get awful thirsty listening to a bunch of terrible bands and people playing guitar like I do and singing horribly. The way an open mic works is whoever the host is will have a list. And you go up and you sign up on the list. They pull names out of a hat, usually, and put you on the roster just wherever you fall out. Some places the list is actually loose enough that they can give you a specific time. Say you want to go on at 8:30. Okay, that's great. Most of the time, though, you're going to sign up, and they'll either select it randomly or they'll try and mix the acts up. If they know somebody's pretty good, they'll try and mix them in amongst the really terrible acts or the new folks. They don't know who you are, and they want the show to be pretty good. So what happens? Well, once you get on there, you'll find out what time you're going to go on or what order you're going to go in. Maybe you're number 8. So best thing I can tell you is sit back, enjoy some of the show, watch some of the other performers, get some pointers, get out there and network, talk to people, give them your business card, tell them who you are, let them know what you do. When your turn comes, you get up and you play. Now, usually you're going to get to play 2 songs or you'll have 10 minutes. Some open mics, if they really like it, they'll let it go a little longer, or if there's not very many people on the list, they might even go back through the list a second time for anybody who wants to go ahead and go up and have another go at it. If there's not very many people on the list, some hosts will go through the list again, or they'll just let people go a little bit long. What you should expect from an open mic is it's kind of a testing ground. It's a place to go out, trot out some of your material, trot out some of your techniques. Maybe you just learned a song, maybe you just wrote a song. It's a good way to get out there and put it out in front of the public and see what's working and what's not working. There's nothing more fulfilling to me than getting up at an open mic and playing and having the whole room stop and pay attention to what you're doing. They forget about their beer and their chowder for a minute and they pay attention to what you're doing, and that's really cool. But don't be ashamed of it if you get up there and you play and they just keep talking. Maybe they're just morons and they didn't come to hear music. They just came to get a load on and try and hit on somebody's homely sister with a unibrow. The point is, you got up there on stage, you practiced your stuff. Maybe you need to do some more work. I mean, we all do. There's none of us that's super good. Well, I don't know about that. There are probably some of us out there that are super good, but I wouldn't count myself in that number. I'm a good guitar player, but I'm not that great a singer. So why should you do an open mic? You should do an open mic for the experience of getting on stage by yourself, relying on yourself and your guitar. You should do it for sharing. There's a camaraderie amongst the musicians. These are people you may never see again. You might be people that come to the open mic every week. And it's a good way to expose yourself to other people's musical ideas. People aren't necessarily that serious when they go into these open mic situations looking to hear a band. A lot of the time I'll make some stupid comedy on it. It's not very good comedy, but if people are out having a good time, they tend to be a little forgiving. One of the songs I like to do, I tell people, is a song of my people. We're a seafaring people, and this is a song of one of our greater heroes. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a faithful trip. Yeah, pretty soon they figure out it's Gil again, and they will either start giving you really rude gestures and booing you, or they'll start singing. Usually they start singing, so that's kind of fun too. Just remember not to take yourself too serious when you're doing this. This is a testing ground, it's a proving ground, it's a workshop, it's a chance to get up in front of a disinterested audience and see what catches their attention and what's going to make you a better performer down the road. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of a rite of passage. After you do a couple of them, you might not be nervous about going on stage anymore. You can be like me. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I still get nervous every time I go on stage. It's just the nature of the beast. Anyway, that's our stupid guitar trick for the week. I'd love to hear about your open mic horror stories or maybe an open mic success story. It'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, we're not trying to change the world. We're just trying to change how you think about guitar. I'll see you on stage. Peace.